League of Legends, and then while we're waiting for Q, I'll be working on my Kildare into Ireland campaign in EU4. Let's play a little top and mid today. My adventures in ADC have not been going so well lately. Speaking of not going well in my Kildare game, I have a problem because England has inherited Austria, which makes things very difficult because that gives them a bunch of free military, and they're not going to be threatened to give up their province for me. The good news is I've accomplished most of the conquest of Ireland. I just got to get that last spot. So I gotta wait for another good time when they're at war with the French, which they can be in about 3 years. Oh, time to seize some land here. Let's go ahead and summon the Diet. Get loyalty and ducats. Get manpower. They're both building. And get loyalty and prestige. Well, I don't really care about my prestige, and I'm having a serious money problem. So we are going to bump the base production of Tyrone. 2 bumps. 1 and 2. And then I can go ahead and seize a bunch of land because they're all above 50%. It's unfortunate, of course, at this time of night the queues are just so slow, so I always have trying to have an alternate game up that I'm doing while I'm waiting. Let's claim that the brides should be mine. Hebrides, Hebrides, whatever it is. And there we go. Nice, I got top. Alright. Oh, I'm thinking today's an Aloy day. I don't want to run Garen. He's too counterable if he's first pick. Let's see what my options are. Camilla's still free, so I need to keep banning her. Honestly, I could go with Cho or Nasus instead, depending on what our makeup looks like. Definitely not doing that, though. Yes, Conqueror. And no Camille's, please. No ping pong balls. I totally forgot to set up my my text set. There we go. Oh, they banned Aloy. Okay then. Well, what are we doing about that? Not really seeing a lot of guidance from my team here. Let's go with Cho. He's counterable too, but not. He's able to play safe and farm, unlike a lot of other folks when they get countered. Okay. Mordekaiser, not so bad. Yeah, I should be able to do this. He's only got his reach for long range and short range. We've got both our stuff. On my team, I have a lot of really tanky people. Samir's really the only squishy that's good for us. On their team, they don't really have a lot of easy targets. Nico, Kiana both have high, and Luciano have high mobility, and of course not. And Mordekaiser are tanky, so I'm not just going to be blowing anybody up. But I'm going to feel kind of safe on Cho playing that out. So that should be good. Drop over to here and continue fabricating claims on England until the game starts. One of the problems with the U4 is that there are these long stretches where there's really nothing to do in the game. You just got to kind of wait for the clock to run up to something interesting happening. And if you're going for a world conquest, you literally can't have these pauses. You have to be always going. But I'm doing a little bit more sedate game right now. Just trying to, not trying to build up a big coalition against me or take on England with its ridiculous number of troops, which it would love to do. I mean, if we look at England's military, they're sitting on 29,000 troops with not much manpower to back it up, but they don't need much. And then, don't forget, they can also call on all of Austria's troops. Let's get this sorted so it's easier to find. And Austria's going to throw in another 10,000 troops. I mean, I have 9,000 troops right now. I had to let my mercenaries go. They were too expensive. There goes my general. How is my king looking? I gotta wait for him to hit 14 before I can turn him into a general, because I really don't care that much about mill power. But his dad isn't looking so hot either. I have the Fitzgerald clan. That's kind of weird. Last time I had some other clan completely. The Butlers, I think. I think they might pick my dynasty at random at the start of the game. Let's lose the prestige. Yay. Lose some more exhaustion. It didn't actually give me a new arrow, and it was giving me that event, which is kind of weird because it was about a new baby being born. Alright, game is launched. Let's go eat some stuff here. Do my usual start on Cho. My ward. I am not grabbing the I'm better than you ring because I don't know if I'm better than them. Go ahead and put that in my favorite spot on the blue side. That should be a 15-minute ward minimum. It's a great investment if you've got the 75 gold sitting around. And then I'm going to go ahead and guard my tops, or my jungle's red buff for him. Not really expecting an invade from that group. I mean, Kiana, probably not. Although Kiana and Nico can do some really good early damage. Yeah, overall, I think we're in a good spot. I think both comps have got a decent mix of stuff. They got plenty of AP damage, a little bit of AD damage, but they got a couple of good tanky people, a bit of good crowd control, and some bursty folks. We have a couple of tanky people with some good crowd control, a couple of bursty folks, and then of course Cho is both bursty, crowd control, tanky, all the above. I do not know why Canes start on Raptors. I really do not understand that. I've tried it. It just seems like it's faster to start with a pull, grab your golem, grab the buff, and then go for Raptors, which you can just do just as trivial as you could before. Only now you've got an extra level, and this goes down so much faster with the help that it's down about as fast as that camp is. So you hit level 2 at about the same time, except now you've gotten your hardest camp out of the way, and you can just go on to the easy ones. Oh well, that's for them to worry about. I'm sure they know something I don't. Oh, yeah, there was a ward hiding in the bushes there. Let's just get those. Oh, he wants to establish lane dominance early, which is not going to work against Cho because I'm just going to recover that health as I chew on minions. It's kind of unfortunate that he got an attack and the hit off before I could even see him, and then he was able to keep up with me because the difference between him knowing what was going on and me knowing what was going on. Ooh, he hit level 2 already. Yeah, it's really dumb, that change they made where the anything that's happening in the bush, you don't get to see. It's like, yeah, bushes are cool and using them tactically is great, but when you're popping down a big area that's, supposed to be dodgeable, and you don't show it, like the Scion one is the worst offender of this. Oh, that was just a terrible set of plays there. It's just rude. Yep, I just gave up like 6 farm that should have been easy. I am distracted. Alright. Well, this is definitely not a bad Mord. He knows what he's doing. And I started badly against him. I could probably, keep up with him if I hadn't had such a terrible... Oh, come on. I was outside of that. Terrible start there. And I was outside of that, too. Oh, I'm just not getting any of my farm. I'm not engaging with you. This dude is just waiting for me to die. And he's going to kill you. Get out. he's going to come in on me on this. I've got to get some health or I've got to run. I need to run because I did not get any health. I mean, I have pretty much lost this lane at this point, and he's... I can theoretically recover, but it's going to be tough. And with the jungler being an ass about it, I can guarantee he's not going to help much. It did not help that he fed him a free kill, too. Dragon's up, and he should be on that instead of diving turrets. I'm not recovering from that. I'm down a level, and he's going to come back with some big hit, and I got boots. That was it. That was all I could afford. And he's already back in lane thanks to teleport. So I'm shut out. That is not how you recover. And not landing any of that stuff. I should have like 10 more farm that I basically gave up because of bad timing. So at this point, the goal is going to be die as little as possible, which since I'm playing Cho I should be able to avoid dying too much. But he is just going to be healing up from everything he does, thanks to Leeching Leer, which is such a great item for him. Like, it used to be the early buy item was the Hextech Gunblade, and sometimes you'd have to delay it to get your Morello's Tome, and now both of those come in a single buy option at 800 gold. No, that was 1300, I think. But still cheap enough that you can make them your first item. Of course, he got it on his first back thanks to Kayn, giving him the free gold there. Yeah, he wants to be that guy. What is she doing? Nope, she is coming after me. I guess he's tired of me playing safe. Not really. Maybe she's going for the crawler. Let's go see if I can just annoy her a little bit, since I really can't farm in lane right now with Mord being where he's at. Nope, she got it already. Just rotate in here for this. Oh, he has his ult. Made her dodge right into that. But they still have... These things are up, and they need to not be up. Alright, so I've got a kill, but I'm still way behind on gold thanks to that extra 25 farm he has. Let's see if I can start evening that up a bit. What I need to do is when I'm not so low on health, I need to get him baited into my turret. Like he was baiting himself in pretty early, or earlier there. I've got to find a way to kill the emotes. That is just stupidly annoying when they start spamming that shit. Is there a way to mute those? Game. I'm not seeing one easily accessible. Ooh, getting a little bit of lag there. And I'm not showing any, but I'm definitely feeling the input lag between when I punch the mouse and something happens. Bot lane's doing good. Samir will probably carry us through this. Nope, they popped that crawler again, so can't really grab that for us. Unfortunately, Mordecai's going to be a problem with the free farm in the late game, but he's not going to match Samira's 6 kills because I refuse to give him freebies. Unlike Kane, who likes giving out freebies apparently. And I need to remember to report this guy afterwards. Why has it not turned yet? Come on, turn, turn, turn. I can't beat this guy on my own. I'm too far behind. It is not turning. Oh dear. He dragged him right to me. I need to get out now. And there's first turret gone. Okay. Mercs treads, of course. And it's definitely time for me to pick up a bit of damage. What am I even building? It doesn't matter, this will work for it. For now. And these are always useful, so let's grab those and see what we can do. Ugh. That's not really that surprising. I mean, it was not a good matchup for Taric. He should, unless he was going to play really safe and let Nico farm a bit. But as always, the goal is to not die and let the person who's going to carry us. And it's not going to be me or Kane today. Mord is getting nicely fed, though, with farm. Fortunately, I didn't get another kill. That would have sucked. One more rank I can drop on my E. There's got to be a place in sound or something I can mute that. Ambience, pings, music. Just not seeing one. Okay. Auto attack, enable smooth camera. Mouse. Speed. Not gonna be in video, is it? That ability doesn't do any damage. Nope. I guess they took out the ability to ignore enemy emotes. Probably because... Show spell cost, show neutral camps, show summoner names. Show times. There it is, mute enemy emotes. Off. Let's just leave that on for now. He's mid, I can farm. This guy keeps spamming on at this. Mute his pings too. Why is the stream having problems? There it goes. He's mocking his kill participation because he's only gotten 1 off of all that roaming. This guy is just an ass. Being an ass to me, he's being an ass to the enemy team. It's no good. Oh, that slow is painful. Yeah, you're not going to kill me that quickly. I'm still a Joe with 4 stacks. Actually, let's see. She's probably ready to grab the crawler. Guess she didn't grab the crawler. Wait, I already used my feast? Wow, I am just not paying enough attention. I guess I must have used it right before she came in by the timer. It's fine, I'll just pick it up the hard way. Let's grab this. Although Kiana could be in the neighborhood, I gotta be careful for that. Nope, she isn't. Her mortar will be coming down on top of me. So why is it not letting me drop the ward there? That's weird. Yeah, I'm not getting baited into that bullshit. Let him have his ward block. Just gotta be careful for the Kiana hop coming over when she's not visible, which she's not visible right now. I'll probably kill my ward in just a minute when he gets tired of looking at it, or he's pushed the wave up and waiting for me to farm anyways. Since he's not gonna push the turret with me here. He's got the timing on that down. So mute enemy emotes only works for the little pop-up menu emotes. Doesn't work for the stuff like dance or whatever. Or taunt. I guess that's taunt. He's up 50 farm on me. I'm tied with his middle laner. Of course, Tarek, I mean, that's the real problem right there. He's also down on farm, but he's also down 4 kills, and she's up 9-1. I'm pretty sure she's going to win them the game if our Samira doesn't win it for us. It's not going to be about Mord. I mean, he's going to be nasty because he's got all that gold, but he is not going to be overwhelmingly nasty because he didn't get a bunch of free kills. You walk into that turret, buddy. I'm just going to keep farming while my team kills you, or your base. I'm in your base, killing your dudes. Really, really old meme. Oh, he really wants it, you can tell. Oh, flashed exactly into the wrong place there. Oh, there it is. I missed. It was too late for me to get the assist. Whatever. I'm 1-1. I'll take it. Oh, let's see. Morellonomicon and maybe... What am I even buying for a Mythic? I don't even think I'm going to get my Mythic this game. It's going to be over one way or the other pretty soon. Wishmaker does not seem like a good buy on him. Let's just look at the AP health ones. That should narrow down the field. Everfrost. Night Harvest. Everfrost is good with passive. Riftmaker's good on itself. I mean, the Mythic add-on. Not really a fan of any of these. And that's actually really good too, if your allies are with you, but I'm not really expecting a lot of help from allies this game. The Supersonic doesn't do anything for me. I'm really thinking it's come down to the Mythmaker or Riftmaker or the Everfrost. Let me go with the Magic Pin. Each second in combat, yeah. Long term, that seems like a good buy. Let's go with that. There's the Herald down bottom. Probably about time I started doing something in other lanes at this point. But I really do need to farm up just a little bit here. I'm down 40 farm now from Mord, down a level, and we're tied on kills. He's still only managed to get the one that Kane donated to him. And there's a dragon coming up in 8 seconds, so hopefully we'll do something about that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that ward. Ward down. He's probably going to teleport in as soon as he comes up, so we got about 30 seconds to go bang on this. Ward is now 1 and 2. Oof. That is going to be a bad hit right there. Maybe Samira pushes them off before they kill it, but I doubt it. And the dragon is down for them. Oh, she did. She pushed them off the inhibitor, so that's actually not so bad. I mean, the naked inhibitor is really not a good thing, but they've already got a naked inhibitor of their own. No, she didn't completely push them off, apparently. Time for me to go see if there's any cleanup I can do here. There are 2 people in feast range. One's down. Let's see if I can go get killed by Nico. Oh, let's not get killed by Kiana. I mean, not Nico. Nico's really low. Kiana's going to try and stun me with a Baron on me, I bet. 3, 4. I'm just going to eat this. Make sure they don't get it. And to give myself 1 more stack. Oh, shoot, that's not stackable anymore. Okay. Well, if I have capped those out, I should stop eating things with them except champions. And for those of you who've watched me play Cho before, you know I'm doing much worse than I normally do. But that start definitely did not help. Gotta dodge that. And that. And that too. No credit. Why, that root lasts forever. Ugh, my pop didn't go off in time. Oh, she got me. I need to grab that to get my health back up faster next time. Oh, nice. She walked right into it. I have no idea how Kiana really works. I've tried her a couple times, just not for me. At least I got the shutdown on him. But Nico's going to kill all of them with that ult. Oof. I am dying way too many times here. Alright, got the Riftmaker. Got a Dragon dropping in 27 seconds that we probably won't get because Kane is on a tear. I just gotta get out of there. You know, it doesn't give me a stack, but I need to get out of there and grab this so I can defend this turret down here. There's the Dragon drop. They didn't do the rip first. That's weird. Kane's gonna go kill himself. Oh, I'm gonna let him. This is not a fight we should be fighting. He's gonna take you, and he'd take me too. And down he goes. I mean, I guess if you want to take turret hits, sure. I don't think you realize I actually do damage now. Maybe he's starting to realize it. Speaking of getting styled on. Dude's never killed me. Oof, that hit so hard. That was like 600 damage with one hit. Yeah, 612. Damn. There ain't nothing I can do that. Oh, so many reports I have to give out. No honors this game. Probably should have honored Leona. That was definitely cementing. A lot of... Yeah, it's not a name I thought it was, but it's still not good. And on we go. Which one was that? Obviously I didn't actually, but if you don't respond, it's pretty much the same thing. Which one was he? I think that's probably the Mord. No, I remember the Mord's name. That was... So this is the Kiana. Yeah, she did a pretty solid job. She kept a hold of the dragons. Of course, I mean, Nico's the one that blew up the game. She was just so far ahead we couldn't do anything about her, and she was killing Samira there. But that'll happen. So, probably have some really terrible stats for that one. I was just not really able to get into that game at all. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, damage champ score is going to be terrible because I was mostly pushing. Oof, this is not a good set of damage to objectives. That is more what you should be seeing. Of course, Nico's really high because she pushed down a bunch of turrets. And how many objectives do we even get? Like, we got what, 2 dragons? Yeah, 2 dragons, 4 turrets. So really just didn't accomplish much that game. And you can see from the scores how far off we were. But such is life. On to the next one. I was really hoping Samira was going to be able to carry us there. She probably could have if Kane hadn't started throwing when he got really unhappy. Let's see how that works. I need to kill my party, I think. How do I join her queue? I think she's there. It is. All right, she wants jungle and mid, so I will go for top and ADC. Hey, how you doing? I hope it's not going to bother you. I generally tend to chat a lot to my stream. Just keep up a running conversation, so mute me if it gets annoying. Awesome. So we'll both be talking to other people. But yeah, Nico was just doing some ridiculous damage there. Right at the end, she hit me with 1 ability for over 600 points of damage. Yeah. And that's how it is. I mean, they keep pushing the envelope about how much damage people can do. And at first it was, okay, you got a full build, you can do a ton of damage. And then it was, oh, well, we've added some runes that are going to amp up your damage and your abilities even more. Now the new item set is even more ridiculous than the last one. So, I mean, people have been saying on, oh, you did really well for that. Oh, he could have. That's the problem was Kane was playing like nobody on your team could touch him, and so like he went in on Mordekaiser when Mord was up a level and just died. And then he kept going in on various other fights that he shouldn't have. And you know he had some technical skill, he did really, but he tilted himself really early with that death, and then just every time we didn't play exactly like he expected, he just got tilted further and further till he was just throwing it. I wasn't having any of that. Everybody was ahead. Yeah. No, I was avoiding fights because I knew I was not up where I needed to be to really take them. And it right up until the end. Yeah, her gameplay is really janky and weird, and it took me a while to realize that her R does not depend on which one she's picked up, her element. Because when I'd first watched her champion reveal, I thought that all of her abilities changed. And no, it's just the Q. That's it. Okay. That was what, a year and a half ago? Something like that? Okay. Awesome. Who's your main? Yeah, solid choice in the jungle. Alright, so I'm bot lane. I'm going to show Ashe or Jinx, but no, I'm fine with bot. Just I always wind up having to pick off of Jinx because she's too immobile and there's too many jump champs out there. So sometimes I'll switch over to Ez. It kind of depends on what I get as a support. And of course, they're not showing their champ, which is unfortunate. But what can you do? I just something out of live octopus and now okay, that's unfortunate. Disturbing. Oh yeah, I figured. Let's go ahead and ban Blitz. Yeah, no, I built a new account for the new items and I decided to stream it from all the way from the tutorial levels all the way up through hopefully ranked soon. Although those last 9 levels are a serious grind. And not have to face high-end people. One thing I will recommend, I always tell people this in chat or in the stream, is before you do the first game in PvP, always take one game in the practice realm or bots, because then you will have time to get muscle memory down, figure out what your ranges look like. What was that? And yeah, Yeah. And then, of course, stuff like her passive, which is a little tricky. There's a lot of champs that have something weird about them like that, that it takes a few times where you're running through them before you really get it. So I always just recommend to people, do it in bots. I mean, obviously you did great, but I always tell people, it's just best practice because you don't know when you're going to hit something. What? Yeah, 20 minutes in. Yeah. And so that's the kind of thing, that's why I always say take the 2 or bots first real quick. And then, oh God, I should have banned Samira. I bet you that's the same Samira we just faced. So definitely do not want to play Jinx into that. I don't know how to match up. Thing is, the direct jungle matchup seems a little bit less important because you're not sitting there facing them the whole time. It's only when you guys interact. Like most of your... Oh, good. Well, no, that's good. I want to ban Samira now that she reminded me that she exists, and that there's a good Samira player out there. I definitely want to be banning that instead of whatever I banned. I think it was Blitz. Okay. Wait, I can't ban. What is her? Why can't I ban her? Oh, duh. Thanks. So many times I'm not paying attention, and the show phase goes by so fast I kind of forget it exists anymore. All right, now I can ban Samira. Oh, I haven't played ranked on it. This was kind of my comeback. The last time I played ranked was a couple years back, and I think the highest I got was something like gold 3 or 4. But part of that was I never really focused on a single role or champ. I would kind of rotate based on what I felt like for the day. And what's your main role then? Okay, jungle and support. Yeah, see, I played support for a couple of years. Yeah, that's a good plan. Because one of the things that actually really frustrates me is when I'm running along and I'll run into a duo pair, and usually you'll love this. Either the mid or the top is the experienced player who's training their friend how to play. But the way they train their friend how to play is, okay, go play support, without me sitting there coaching you. It works, but it's not great. I mean, there's a lot of champs that if you're really good with them and your opponents don't really know what they're doing. Man, yeah, can work in the jungle. The other day I played Jungle Gnar and I had a bunch of people crying about that until I carried them. And it works, but it's not designed for it. Yeah, because I mean, you have 2 choices. You can either come in right after finishing a rage cycle and come in as mini Gnar. Oh, there's my instant feedback support pop or report pop on. Oh, I always report people. Oh no, I got actually 2 of them popped off that game. Oh, now I'm trying to remember. Somebody mouthed off with something that was really rude in local chat. I don't remember who it was now. So I try not to report for bad play. I do report for people who are being like that. The Kane was. Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, it wouldn't be so bad if the reports for bad play just got discarded, or even better, if their system said, okay, look, you've made 7 reports and we've discarded all of them. We're going to start weighting your reports down, right? But they don't do that. What they actually have is they have an automated system that will issue stuff just based on volume of reports. So if you get somebody who's playing badly in a game and the other people in the team all decide that that's reportable, you get action. I mean, I've done some what's called black box testing on their system. And what black box testing is when you don't have access to the internals of a system, you throw a bunch of inputs at it and see what the system does, and then you adjust your inputs and see how it changes. And so, I mean, did a serious thorough probing of that on a bunch of alt accounts. And their system is pretty much automated. They'll tell you it isn't, but it pretty much is. And so, yeah, just keep reporting people when they deserve it. And sometimes the system works, but a lot of times it doesn't. And so you will get newbies, muted or banned for basically just being newbies, which is really, really bad. Oh, okay, I am top now. So let me show. I don't have Teemo on this account. Oh, I'll have to fix that later. All right, let me ban Camille because she's a ping pong champ and I don't want to play ping pong in top lane. Oh no! Ah, okay. She's one of my options. This is no big deal. I wasn't showing her, and I didn't say anything. She is one of my options. She's a nice safe play because you can just stand back and slam people and gain some life. But I have lots of other choices, so no big deal. Yeah, I mean, she's super safe. She sits back. There are a couple of champs where the only reason people lose on them, in my opinion, is because they're too aggressive and they don't respect their opponents. And somebody like Aloy, as long as you are willing to respect your opponents and not go for kills you don't need to, you hit late game, you're like, okay, it's a tentacle party. Everybody's invited, and I'll just murder everything that comes in my way. And you can often bait the opponent into being too aggressive back. All right, so we're really not seeing a lot of what's going on. You're planning on playing Warwick or somebody else? Okay, let me go with Cho. It's a nice safe farmer, and as long as I got pushed out early against Mord, and I was gonna try and rally it back, but then Kane suicided into him, and so Mord immediately grabbed the lifesteal item, and that's it. It's just yeah, you're gonna want some CC against that and some heal. I'm gonna grab some early heal prevention. It's gonna be a Talia jungle, I think. Oh wait, no, Yee's their jungle, so maybe Talia mid, Yasuo top, or Yasuo ADC. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of those weird ADCs lately. All right, that's solid. Yeah. Oh goodness. Okay, then there's a Malphite. Yeah, I bet you it's gonna be a Yasuo ADC. Let's see what this last version shows us. Holly. Yep, it's a Yasuo ADC. That's a Nasus top. Talia mid, Malphite support, or Talia support. I've been seeing a lot of Yasuo mage pairs in bottom lane. I am so glad I'm not bottom lane right now. I mean, Nami's decent, but Pumpkin Prince Amumu. I don't think I've seen that one live yet. Like I'm sure it's out. I just haven't seen it. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'm up to 3 viewers now. Honestly, part of the reason I'm streaming all this and just doing the new account is it's a really good check. It makes me play more calmly, and I just kind of maintain my flow. And there's an old yeah. Um, the cool thing about it is that there's an old saying, pretend every camera is live and every mic is on, that they used to tell politicians. And in this day and age, it's more of, if you're out in public, assume you're being recorded and act accordingly, act appropriately. And so by streaming, what that essentially does is, you put the camera on your play and your actions, and it helps reinforce. Yeah, it helps reinforce. Hey, I'm putting down a permanent record here of this. This isn't something I can pretend didn't happen. So, be appropriate to that. So, I'm trying it out. So I used to run Ghost or Flash Heal and Flash Teleport and all that stuff, and what I realized is Cho'Gath's big problem is mobility, and of course you have to have Flash. I can't play a character without Flash, but if you grab Ghost, it solves his mobility problem. The heal doesn't do anything for you in the late game. You're sitting there with 3.5, 4,000 health, and it heals like whoop-de-doo. And teleport, sure, teleport works. Teleport is one of those things that I see a lot in high level play and pro play, and that works if you can rely on your team to work with you when you pop it. If you pop that teleport and your team works with you, it's just a huge boon, and you've just put the team way ahead. But so many times when I was playing Garen or Cho, I'd teleport bot lane or I'd teleport mid lane, and the team either just wouldn't notice or wouldn't pay attention or didn't care enough, and they'd just back off and it'd be, okay, so now I'm in the middle of 3 people. And so I stopped using it appropriately, and the only thing I was using it for was returning to lane. And I'm like, I can just walk back to lane and then have a ghost for like the fights. And it's been a huge improvement for both Cho and Garen. I run it now. Yeah, I should be able to keep him in check, but yeah, an early gank would definitely help with that. He's not able to really bully me quite so easily. Okay, and as always, we're going to grab that control ward. There's 2 spots where you can place a control ward early and have them be there for 10 to 20 minutes in this Tilo. And on this side, it is this bush down here. Okay, cool, no problem. I mean, whenever you come up, just let me know and I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Okay. So anyways, oh, here's a Yi coming in. He thinks he's being clever. But anyways, with that ward, if you put it there in that bush, it will last 10 to 15 minutes at this elo, and it is the best investment you'll make. On the blue side, the same thing can be done in the upper river bush, midway down. Again, a good investment. It'll last forever. People don't see it, and they don't clear it when they do. Nice. Come on, finish it. Yes. That was worth burning a couple flashes for. I am not going to be able to stop her, so let's not. Let's back up, guys. Okay. Yeah, but I'm going to need to run to top ASAP. Right, so I do not want to let Nasus have free farm. Yeah, that's a pretty nice start there. That's going to put you behind a little bit. Malphite's going to be slightly tilted. Because Malphite totally took that death for the... Oh, did he get it? He did. Let's see if you guys can kill him too. Ouch. Oh well. So one thing I recommend, was the monster in the bush? Oh, so they obviously had it warded. Okay. I see too many junglers who would try and do that steal and they won't pull it into the bush. And I'm like, why would you give the enemy free vision? Like always pull it into the bush. I pull them in. Ouch. Do you need to come topside and get a pull? Okay. I mean, if he was really smart, he would have been taking it while you were taking his. That's what I would have done. Like, whenever I get invaded, I generally just go in... Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. This is so much easier on Teemo. Let's just slow you down a bit. Make you hate life. Oops. He flashed away. And then stood right in a QW. Yes! He came back in after flashing away to stand in a QW. A little low on mana, but I will keep... Oh, no, he's behind me. He's coming in behind me. I'm going to come down the river. Okay. Oh, damn, I stepped right out of it. Well, I'm going to die. He's going to Q me. Well, I'm dead, but... No, I walked right into Kiana. That was dumb. Or, what's her name? Talia. Oh, man. Do you? Nice. Alright, let me pick up my heal kill, because I'm not going to have any of that. Yep. Oh, well, we're still up. I mean, that's 2 deaths to 4. We're doing good. And I made an error earlier. I thought I had popped my E on Yi when I was first starting that fight, and it didn't show up again until later, so it must have bounced on mana for some reason. But yeah, me stepping where it let him out of my Q is a big error too. So I made 2 errors during that fight. Double. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I should have gone a different direction. I was not paying attention to my minimap as I was going towards mid there. But I'm back to making Nasus regret his life here. Alright, your dragon's down, don't forget that, and he's going to go for it early, so... See if you can get bottom lane to help you with that, with Kalista being ahead. Yep, he's on dragon now. I just saw him on dragon. Yep, there he is. Run towards bot lane, see if they'll help you. I gotta pay attention to my own lane while I'm doing that. Just be careful because the others are going to be coming back into lane, so don't push it into a confrontation if you have to get out. Alright. I got my R. And goodbye, sir. Alright, Nasus is now in a really bad spot. He is 21 farm and 2 assists, and that is not going to give him enough gold to really challenge me with my feast being available every 60 seconds or so. The one thing he does have is a little bit more sustain than me, but overall, I should be able to keep that at bay with the Oblivion Orb just by harassing him when I can. The only thing I really have to watch out for is Yi trying to come up and equalize lane, but right now I think he's taking Dragon. If I was him, that's where I would be. But we have seen that I'm a little bit too focused on dragons for most people, and they don't all play like that. Yeah, I used to play Zen. Lately, the changes have just not been favorable for him. And for him, it's when it drops, I'm there with a Vampiric Scepter killing it. And there's some champs you can do that with and some you can't. Also, just keep in mind, I'm not commenting about your play so much as just chatting to the stream about how I generally play, because... Nice. Nice job. Do I save the feast or do I just get a free stack? I'm going to save it for now. I need that threat. I mean, he always is. There's just some champs that doesn't seem to matter how well you do against them. They are only nasty or nastier. But the good news is we have enough CC that if we can, if he can dodge one thing, you can keep him from dodging the next one. And we should be able to... Okay, well... I've got my ward up. Yeah, I would probably actually just go for it, not for the gank, because Nasus isn't in a position to support the gank right now. But he's not on it yet. Oh, dude, no. He had to flash again. Oh, I missed both of those, though. I could have killed him if I'd hit that Q. No, Susan, why do you keep coming in? You know you do not win. Like, he is just not thinking. Could be. One thing I have found, there's a lot of people that you think are new players and they start pulling off some actually decent mechanics. There's the Yi. He is definitely coming for the gank now. And Susan's going to try and bait me in, but I'm not going to let him kill me that way. But no, I've seen some people who, like, you think they're a new player until they start pulling off some advanced mechanics, and you realize... Sorry? Well, so what I realized is it's because they think they're, I'm smurfing, and I'm playing against new players. So they play with no respect for the opponent. And so they start dying like a scrub because they think, well, I can just play really badly and still beat this person. And then they finally realize, holy crap, no, I cannot. It finally breaks through to them. And there's Nasus, just dying for no point. I don't know what he was expecting. There's a wall. Yeah, I'm coming. Maybe on your red? I mean, are we hunting Talia or Yi or both? Okay, because I thought maybe Yi was wandering around too. Oh, Talia. Your choices were die or die, so... Bracketed her with that. Yeah, he did. Harold's up, by the way. Okay. I got 40 seconds to R, so I will try and keep that up for you. Okay. Let me just get some mana and annoy Nasus a little bit here, and then I'll come help you. Or is it easy for you to solo? Okay. Don't worry about it then. I'll just save this to eat Nasus again. Because, that's not like your absolute job is to just crush her for your lanes. Okay, I got 6 seconds. Actually, just get it to 1,000. I'll eat it for this stack. because epic stacks are hard to pass up. The what? Oh yeah, all yours. Botlane's having a good game. 902 on Callista. Of course, you know, Yasuo is like 04 and his Malphite's 06, so they're not having a good game. Well, we did, you know, put a crimp in his style. We keep pushing into him. Yeah. Wow. Okay. He's behind like 4 levels on me. I'm level 10. Dude's not touching me at this point. I should probably go buy something with this 3,000 gold, but honestly, I'm just having fun keeping Nasus at bay. Have you watched any of Rav's videos? Hi, I'm Rav on YouTube. Yeah, the wind shitter syndrome. And again, I think it really comes down to that lack of respect. They don't respect their opponents, and so they don't realize, oh. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But I'm saying in general, I see that. It got edited. Nobody's ever going to see that. He's got 10 charges on a Dark Seal. See, that's one of those items that, like, when you buy that, it's such a BM. It's mean, though, because it's like, when you buy that, basically what you're saying is, I trust that you're going to feed me. I have no respect for you. Like, I never buy the item because I never have that ego that says, oh yeah, this opponent's totally going to feed me. But I mean, good on her. She's charging it up. I mean, she's 1012. I'll take that any day. All right. Oh, good. You guys got mid with that. Thank you. Ouch. Well, when you come back up, the dragon's up. This Nasus isn't climbing down my throat, and I'm really annoyed at him for that. Yeah. Speaking of smart, if the enemy is smart here, they should concede this game. We are up 24-6. We have 2 dragons. Yeah. So they should be conceding soon. Unfortunately, people seem to be allergic to recognizing defeat, and I think it drags out a lot of games and makes them more toxic than they need to be. Did you see a lot of... Oh, shoot. Graves is asking for help here. Let's not, Graves, because holy crap, it's all of them. They've all getting killed. They can sit top all they want. I mean, I'm going to just sit back and farm on my turret if I have to. Bot lane destroyed them so badly they've abandoned ship. Love it. What are we? Oh, he's on red. Okay. I'll go take a look. Oh, there he is. I'm going to be late. It's all you. It's all you, because I'm not going to get there before that happens. Oh, take him. Oh, yeah, you got him. Okay. If he'd managed to heal up too much more, I was going to feast him. Sorry. No. Not. I never want to try and risk letting him get away. You definitely want to kill that. All right. Let's just go take this turret here while they do nothing. Hey, Talia. Yep. I guess Graves wanted bot lane instead. Oh, not enough. Yeah, but it's not going to be killing us. Oh, you need to be running, dude. You're running a stream too? Is that what that means? Oh. I've never seen that, but okay. I didn't realize. Okay, that's interesting. I might mean that an outside spectator is spectating you. I don't think it's for a teammate. Because I've seen it before, but not free. Oh. Well, yeah, you can't stream snipe, but I think it's just about time to wrap this one up. Oh, there's a Yi behind us. Hey, Yi. Oh, he's on a turret. Damn it. I forgot I hadn't killed that turret yet. Here goes the Yi. You can kill Nasus if you feel like it, but you better hurry. Oh, this turret's ready to kill. Bring her in. That's actually one of the things I love to do in bot games is you get past the first inhibitor and then drop the herald, and it ends the game real fast and prevents that long in-game siege that you get. Yeah. He is going to come in on me, or not. He is smarter than that. Oh, I'm not smarter than that, though, apparently. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Don't die, don't die, don't die. I don't have feast. I can't instant kill him. I don't want to die right now. But Yi does. Okay, well, we'll have to finish that now. I don't have health. If they don't do something, they're not going to have a Nexus, though. I'm just going to bang on this while she ignores me. She's chasing down kills. Here comes Kalista. Nice. Very clean. I did have the one death because I screwed up on Yi, but overall, pretty solid there. Yeah, that was just I made a series of bad plays and he got us both there. All right. Oops. Awesome. Yeah, it grows. Did you? Oh. No, somebody on your team can get an S, and 3 of us did. Oh yeah, I gotta join your game. Wait, I gotta do this first? No, I don't want to leave the party. I want to hit play. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, you're level 15 on this account. It's real fast to get to 15, and it's a little slower to get to 20, and then it takes forever to finish to 30. Just because they use the old school RPG XP doubling trick. They really need to revise that. Ah, cool. Go look that up on OPGG. Let's see, take a look. Oh, I wasn't going to pull it up on stream. That would be mean. I'm just going to look it up on the side. Yeah, gold 3. That's nice. Been doing a bunch of ARAM lately. Yeah, I used to, but the problem is just so many people think, like, well, I can screw around because it's preseason, doesn't matter. It's like, it's still screwing up my MMR, thanks. Yeah. Have you done any teamfight tactics? So I played it a little bit, and when you're climbing ranked there, it's actually really easy to climb pretty fast in the early games. You'll lose like 0 LP for your first 10 games, but if you win, you gain like 80. And so you can just pop a rank every other game. And then, of course, you eventually get to the silver and the gold, and it slows down a bit. And then, of course, you start losing LP after your first 10 games. But, why would you lose? And then the other thing about it, of course, is because it's an 8-player thing, you don't, if you hit 5th, you lose a little bit of LP. As long as you're top 4, you're gaining ground. And so sometimes it's better not to play the strat that's going to win the overall match, that just the one that survives, to make sure you're in the top 4. I ranked up so much faster by essentially taking second most games than I did by trying to go for some risky thing that was going to win it all if it succeeded. So it's got a kind of a weird bit. Says he's in game. I haven't seen him online in forever. Yeah. Okay, cool. It's getting pretty late for you. Yep, until you're central. So one of the things I usually do when I'm streaming like this is when I'm in the queue, especially since they can go like 5 or 10 minutes this late at night, is I'll always alt tab into something else. And right now I'm my alternate game is Europa Universalis 4, and that's a really deep strategy game. But I'm conquering Ireland. I'm down to just one province left. No, it's, well, you might consider it that in some ways. It really isn't. Europa Universalis. Yeah. Yeah. Made by the same company as Hearts of Iron 4. In fact, I think it uses the same engine. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, I'm top, you're jungle. Oh, let me show Aloy. I'm gonna see what I'm playing with her. Cool. So yeah, I'll play something with hard physical damage then. A little bit tanky. Let's ban Camille so we're not playing ping pong. I can think of them as ping pong champs because certain champs like Camille, Lee Sin, Yasuo, or Zed, they bounce around like a freaking ping pong ball at a ping pong table, and it's just impossible to land anything on them. Half your auto attacks get canceled because they bounced away. It's okay. you're gonna Nasus farm in the jungle. Awesome. Come out with the big hits. See, now I kind of want to go Cho because I'll start one-shotting people before you do. Let's see what they pick. They banned Teemo, which means I'm definitely going to want some range because the people who banned Teemo are the really close in melee bruisers that have no range of their own, and so that's a chance to play Aloy or Cho or Gnar are really good against people who ban Teemo usually because they don't like the long harass and they don't like they want to fight in close, and then all three of those champs can both do the long range harass and then still beat you up close. Don't get to see who I'm fighting though, so we got Cat and Vayne. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go with all the way. Well, it depends. If you're going for that one-shot build you're talking about, you want the burst runes. If you're going to be sustaining through a fight, then yes, Conqueror is much better. Okay, so we got an Udyr. Bot lane is, oh, that's a Vayne top. That's why she banned Teemo. What it? Oh, God. That was just the dumbest item decision they made out of a stack of really bad decisions this season. I watched a video somebody posted with a Darius, and they showed first of all what they saw as Darius, and it was them wandering around, R-ing people, and then walking up to the next person, queuing, and then R-ing them, and it was just really painful because the opponents wouldn't dodge, and they wouldn't attack him, they wouldn't CC him, and they said, well, that's because here's what they saw, and it shows Darius walks up and R's one of their people and kills them because they got low, and then he vanishes. And then the next thing they know, they get queued Nard, and then he vanishes. And it's like, holy shit, that's annoying when it's on Caw, but on Darius? And then I've started seeing things like Garen doing it. And of course, it's really bad when they disappear, just as you're smacking them, because not only does it dodge the hit, but you think for a second. Okay, well, I'll try and do my best. And it's Caitlyn top. What the hell? She shouldn't be banning Teemo. She has the range to deal with him. But the problem is you launch your killing blow on somebody and they disappear and you think, okay, I killed them. And no, not only do your killing blow not go off, but they're invisible and they're about to come back at you. And so it's just a terrible item design. I'm very unhappy with it. Okay, so against Caitlyn, I think I might have to change to Doran's shield. Because she's going to be plinking me all the time. So no pink ward this time because I'm not running the ring. Start Q as always with Aloy. And then of course I'm running Conqueror and my favorite tanky runes in Resolve, which give me health and magic resistant armor as I level up. And bot lane is doing a good job at guarding both approaches. You get Twitch in your Tribush and Lux up top with our Nasus. And our mid is not here yet. And we're running... Oh, sorry, that's Lux with Nasus. Our bot lane isn't here. Is she? Oh, you're right. Well, if Varus doesn't show up, we'll get to remake and try a different comp instead. Yeah, I'm just not very happy about my matchup because Caitlyn's annoying and it means I can't go offense. That's why I had to grab the Doran's shield to start because otherwise she'd just plink me to death over time. Which means it reduces the amount of damage I can do. Which also makes it harder to beat her up. Helps when she stands in the queue though. Yeah. You know what the worst thing is though is when it isn't. And they come back at like minute 3 just in time to keep you from remaking, but already out of their lane effectively. Avoid the headshot. Oh, and there's another attack for me though. Oh yeah, she is just doing what she needs to do and plinking the heck out of me. That's why I started this shield that's going to keep me in lane long enough to not die. And to not get out-farmed completely. And then of course I got my own range on her, but unfortunately Caitlyn is the longest attack range champ in the game. Which means she can afford to really play it safe against me here. And I missed a farm there. Oops, had the wrong ability up for that play. Oh, and missed that too. Awesome. All right, and there's our remake in 10 seconds. It was just one stack, dude. Does he get multiple stacks? Oh, of course. Shows up just in time to keep us from remaking, just like I was worried about. That's unfortunate. Because I am in trouble now. She's going to ignite me soon. Very, very soon. That's fine. I'm not in any position to really help you with the fight anyway. She's really just set up to ignite me as soon as she can. And I'm just going to play safe for a little bit longer and then go back. Oh yeah, she really wants that. I am now 60 health away from ignite range. We'll see if she's brave enough to do the flash in. She is not. It's just a little wuss, that's all I'm saying. No, it was a bad play. I mean, she shouldn't have made she should not have jumped in. But I've seen a lot of people who will. Yeah. And she might have even gotten the kill if she had. It's not the right play because you can't guarantee it. Whereas you guarantee that if you don't, you're dead. Ugh, I totally misaimed that Q. The funny thing is, though, she's still down on farm from me after all that. Where she's going to have to catch up is when she forces me to actually go back. Which I'm going to try and avoid for just a little bit longer here. Now I'm at 300 health, so I can be a little bit smarter. Let her walk into that turret hit. Oh, she wanted it. She totally wants it. She's coming in for that ignite. She doesn't realize I have 200 health. Come on, you know you want it. Come on in, the turret's fine. That's a lot of sweating to be down that much farm. All right. I'll just recall here and come back with some lifesteal to keep in lane better. Oh, man. See, this is a lane. If I had picked Gnar, I probably would have killed her already. Because while he does not have her attack range, he closes better than she does. And he definitely wins the stand-up fight because of his 3-tap. But boy, was the safe choice, and I do not regret making it. Udyr's at like 100 hit points, by the way. Udyr's at Dragon. Yeah. No. Okay. I was just hoping somebody was going to be able to land a hit on him because he was like at 100 hit points. But you were too low. Yeah, he had to back off the dragon. Amy had to start tanking it for him. But you were too low to really force that with 3 of them there. You would have gotten gibbed. All right, and now Caitlyn has backed with 3 farm on me. And I think she's going to lose that advantage before she comes back. I still call them pinks. I am not, like that initial pink I often buy, but I am not really good at buying them mid-game. I really need to get better at it. I'm not a fan of the warding restrictions. Oh, yeah. I think I've never Mastery 7'd anybody. I've got a bunch of people I've Mastery 5'd before. Garen, Gnar, Teemo, those kinds. But I don't think I've ever hit Mastery 7 on anybody. Or even 6. Because doesn't 6 also require some like special requirements? Okay, you are no longer winning fights. You cannot afford to play that way anymore. Yeah, she came back with 2 long swords and a dagger, and that is just not going to beat the Vampy Scepter on me. And with my Qs are now hitting hard enough that she's going to have a bad day if she tries to stand there and play. And I've got, if I can get her to walk into something like that. Oh, he is too. And she's got her ult up too. All right, I'm going to pop out because she's just waiting to ult me. I was hoping to bait her a little bit closer in so I could R her, but unfortunately her range is so ridiculously good that she managed to avoid that. So it is definitely time for some boots and some armor. All right, let me know if you need a hand with that Herald. Okay, she's at
Yeah, she's at half health and no mana, and she's on the turret. Although I might kill her before that. Oh, there's Udyr. Watch out, watch out. Caitlyn's coming for you too. I'm chasing her off as best I can. I'm coming, I'm coming. No, sorry, I gotta take it. He's gonna get away. Alright. Alright. No, I mean, I'm glad to hear that, because it's pretty much the same way I believe, too. I call it the Nasus criterion. If we lived and they died, it was a good fight. Yeah, that seems wrong. Did you get stacks off killing a turret? Nice. They've really done a lot when they revised him. I haven't played him enough since then. It's so hard to keep up with all the champ changes they make. And sometimes, like, you don't play a champ for a while, not because you don't enjoy them, but you're trying out other stuff, and then they go back and they change the champ that you enjoyed. It's like, but I liked the old Volibear. He was fun. And the new one's broken as all hell and everything, but I don't have as much fun with him. Alright, Caitlyn's back and feeling really full of herself. She grabbed a Noon Quiver. 200, 300? Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm sure you'd have a few more if you were top, but that's the whole point of the meme play is to, you know, play around the restriction, right? Oh, shoot. Really? Because the camps give you more? No, hon, you're not going to kill me with that. That was a bad ult. Okay. That seems respectable. Oh, that was nonsense. She flash auto ignited me, and my flash went off, and she still got both of those before it landed, even though it burned the cooldown. So that was very unfortunate. She unfortunately, when I ulted her, the big tentacle hit her, but I couldn't do the follow-up because it didn't follow up with a secondary hit. So I did not get her killed like I should have. All right, I got to deal with her lifesteal. She doesn't really have any. Why is she gaining so much health? All right, well, I'm going to grab that anyways. It'll help. Like, she's got the potion. She grabbed 300 health off the potion. She's going to get another stack off that. That's unfortunate. You can't get bot lane to help you out? You got 3 of them down there. Oof, she has a yellow. Or a blue. Where did she get a blue buff? Oh, she got it from me. I accidentally gave her a blue buff. That was really weird. She just popped her ult when I was at full health. Ugh, I couldn't follow up. She had a trap down. Let's see if I can answer with a stack of my own here. She's now ahead of me 8 farm, and she does not have a death, so I need to rectify that as soon as possible. Who's enemy kill? Oh, crap. Vayne is getting fed. Nice. Oh, Kate's up. Gotta be more careful. I need to get myself some health here. Ugh, I can't clear that ward either. She'll kill me if I try. Maybe I can clear this ward. There we go. I mean, if you're going to stand there. This Caitlyn is not new, by the way. She definitely has played this matchup before, or matchups like this before. Oh man, how is everything worded? That's nonsense. Minions followed me into the bush, gave her a free ward so she could keep plinking me when I bushed her. Alright, she's definitely staying ahead on the farm because I just cannot challenge her. Well, as I always say when I'm playing jungler, if you need a jungler to babysit your lane when you're playing top, you shouldn't be playing top. And it's not like Udyr's coming up here all the time either. I'm losing this solely on my own inability to win this matchup. No! What is that? Why is she not dead? I'm out of mana. That is not a good place to be. Gotta have that Q's. Oh god, she health back up too. That potion is doing so much work for her. Alright, caught up on farm. Pretty happy about that, but she's gonna get a bit off this wave. Alright, I'm gonna beat on this crawler for a bit. You can come stack it if you want. It doesn't give me mana anymore either, which is what I used to love getting off of it. Alright, it's all yours. And Caitlyn has retreated, which is smart of her. Put a few hits on this for you. Yeah, it's not up. That's why actually one of the things I was looking for. But alright, and Dragon's back up after that. Which actually, Udyr's probably setting up for that now. Okay, I am thinking I want to grab some armor boots. No, not against that team. I'm going to go with my old standby, the Merc's Treads. Always good to have tenacity. Oh, that's not good. Enemy killing sprees are not good. Yeah, I'm looking at the state of the game at 6-11. A lot of times I'd probably be advocating for a surrender here. We're down 2 dragons and 5 kills, and overall, yeah, I mean, we have that. I'm just doing a general state of the game look. The good news is on bot lane, they're slightly ahead on the turret. And I haven't lost my lane to Caitlyn yet, but she is slightly ahead of me on the turret. So there's that kind of trade-off. Oh yeah, I love getting that up. Now, I said this Caitlyn isn't new, but I keep seeing her use her ult in like the dumbest way possible. And now I think it's going to kill her. Because she no longer has power against me to finish me off. Oh, not if I miss that. So I walked right into the trap and I missed the pull. So let's see if I can turn this now. Oh, she's getting better at predicting me, but not good enough. And she's standing in my thing. Oh, she's just going to set up for another flash kill. Okay. No, he's still sitting in that bush. Oh, come on! Her flash should not be up now. I was trying to run into the bush so I could pull her and pick her off with that, with the ghost, and I screwed it up. And she definitely outplayed me there, and that's going to cost me the turret. So that was a big mistake on my part. I got too aggressive against her. And I definitely think at this point, I'm going to float the idea past the team and see what they say. Let's see what they say. Okay. Yeah, but I'm not doing well. I'm not playing well. Okay. Oh, I'm so annoyed that I gave away first turret kill too. Damn. That was just a really bad series of plays that I should have killed her twice by now, but I've missed crucial skill shots, and that is not good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, watch out. She's got 123 farm and 2 kills, so she's going to be doing some damage. There's the answering turret kill. A lot of people missing right now. Okay, I'm going to go mid and help these guys out. Oh, Udyr coming in right behind me. Oh, man, I tried to flash and I was already dead. Well, at least you got the follow-up on Udyr there. Big Q. Big Q time. That's just fun to watch. You're really good at murder. Do you ever play Heroes of the Storm? Yeah, it's definitely time to leave. Yeah. There's a fairy dragon that you can play, and she poisons people, and she does various other things. She busts her allies. But, of course, like all champs, she has voiceovers she'll say. And one of the things she'll say to the players, you're really good at murder. And she talks in this cutesy little fairy dragon voice, and but she says things like that at the same time, and there's a lot of dissonance with it. It's great. Okay, I've got my Omni Steel, and that is a big, big game changer now, because that means all those tentacles coming down don't just heal me for 5%. Okay, don't just heal me for 5% of my health for every champion they hit. They are also dealing percentage of their damage, which is 5% of their damage total. So that means hitting multiple champions is now going to heal me for a lot more than it was before, whereas before I was only getting credit for the first one. Let me just drop a ward and I'll be right there. Oh, we got 20 seconds anyways. Ooh, there's the tank jump. Yeah. Oh, there's a pink ward with Cat coming in. Let's go clear that before she clears our ward. Yeah, you clear that. I'm just going to guard you back here. Okay, Caitlyn's pushing top though, so they don't have hurdle to rely on. I'm going to save cooldowns because I know they're going to come in. If they do come in, oh, clear that ward. I'll get it. Oh, you got it. There it is. Time to be big. Ugh, again, flash just does not go off. Varus picks up a nice double, though, while I'm banging on everybody and they're banging on me. Keep the dragon from resetting. Good job. And now you guys can finish that off, and then you need to immediately... Kate is pushing that top lane. Let's see if we can save that. Good job on the dragon, everybody. And nobody has teleport because I'm the person who should be running it, and I'm not. Nope. So we'll lose that turret for it, but Twitch is going to take mid with Lux, and we'll trade those turrets. 1, 2. Nope, she's got it. Yeah, I'm gonna bought my one offensive item. I'm about to go full defense after this. Oh, I have just got such a terrible score now. 4 deaths is a lot for me. And it's a lot for this team too, damn. I am not doing what I need to be doing here. Alright, let's try and clean this up a bit. Alright, nobody's here. And they didn't get that turret mid. I thought for sure they had it. It was so low. Let's see if we can do something with this. Oh, bot lane picked up a turret. Yeah, I see her. Or I saw her earlier, I mean. There's Udyr coming looking for me. Udyr's coming in behind you. Watch out. Oh, no. I played that wrong. There's the Katarina that we were looking for. And there's Vayne in the turret. Oh, that should have pulled her. Okay, now I'm in trouble because they're going to just bum rush me. Yeah. Cat split pushing on the bottom. Yeah. Well, Cat has a different problem, which is if she jumps in the middle of us and starts spinning, that means she's in prime center of tentacles, and you do not want to be in the middle of my tentacles when I'm going off. That knockup was painful. Oh, that Q didn't go off at all. That is nonsense. Wow, I just had a Q go completely fail. That's unfortunate. Okay, I am really playing badly now. All right, let's see if we can clean this up. That, I should have had her. She was right in the Q range, and I hit the Q, and it didn't go off. That was very, very frustrating. We are now down 7 kills, 2 dragons, tied on turrets. The next dragon's coming up in a minute and a half. Nope, there's 3 of them. Move, 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 move. Nope, down you go. Nope. Lux got him. All right. Well, he's not fed. He's 1-6. He's a support, so he doesn't have any farm either. All right, we got Dragon in 53 seconds, and they are prepping for it. And we need to be prepping for it as well. Oh, that's going to be a death there. All right, that is going to give me just a little bit more help there. Let's see if we can't catch Udyr. Man, he's moving faster than me even with his slow on. He's coming up that way. There he is. No. Just too much damage. Even with my Grievous on her. Her Riftmaker healed her through it. I'm 1 in 6 for crying out loud. Alright, you guys should be able to take that down before he resets if you're fast. You gotta watch out for Cat, though. She's still in good health. The one that slows people, Warden's Mail, there it is. Alright, catches us up one dragon. Okay, so looking at the board, we're down 5 kills, 1 dragon, and a turret. We're still in a winnable position, but I'm not very confident in what I am doing right now. I just need to really just shift and grab my epic or mythic and get that going. Fortunately, Nasus is really fed. Let's just back him off a little bit with that. Let's not get hit by the tidal wave. Oh, Vayne's got me anyways. Turret damage for everybody. I think Lux had that pretty much covered there with some damage there. And that's a slow on Cat. Let's see if we can catch her with it. Nope, she cleared it. A lot of cleansing going on here. I'm not sure where from. Is that it? Both Cat and Udyr cleansed off. Does it? Oh. Because Udyr cleansed it earlier too when he had it on him. He just ran right away from it. Ha ha ha, I finally got a good play in. That's a naked inhibitor, and that should be a dead cat. Or a dead Kate, rather. Speaking of which, let's just bang on Cat for a little bit of free damage. He lit me on fire. Oh, damn, I was really hoping we were going to finish that off. No, I think we should be leaving. Let me just give him a little bit of incentive to not be there. Yep. My ult came back up, and they all ran right into the pool, so... Got it. Nice. Oh, there's Caitlyn. Down she goes. Boy, I was really iffy on that in the mid game, but you guys really turned that around. That was very nice. Yeah, I prefer not putting that in chat though. Okay. That Caitlyn was somebody I dealt with earlier. That was actually in our first game together. That was one of the people we played against. I don't remember who. I think it was the Mordekaiser. Alright, so you're still heading out for the night? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pop up a new one then. And thanks for the games, and good luck in the future. Just realized I left the voice chat before I said all that. Dumbass, I am. Alright, let's go back to pushing top and mid here. And see what we can see if we can do better than that. I did not play well at all that game, and Nasus and Lux really pulled my fat out of the fire. I kept making misplays. Gotta do better. Gotta do better. Really feel like I should have had Caitlyn at least once, maybe twice, and instead I gave her 2 kills that I should not have. I needed to respect, and I did not. Her flash auto ignite combo doing about 300 points of damage unexpectedly, especially because what she was doing Actually, 400 damage because she was lining up headshots. And then she'd flash in for the headshot ignite. And that is just a big burst damage, not something you're really expecting when you're on a tanky person. You're like, oh, I've got 400 hit points. I'm okay. I can take a couple more hits. And no, you can't, because she's going to hit you real big and real hard. I believe, I'm going to go check my match history. I believe that's the same Mordekaiser that pushed me out of lane before. Let's take a look. It was only 3 games ago, too. Yep, that was the Mordekaiser from before. Well, that's my second run-in with him, and I didn't do well either run-in, I gotta say. Should have recognized the name faster. But big thanks to Mr. Mailman for helping me through 2 games. I got 2 victories. And we're about to hit level 22, which will be nice. All right, well, while we're waiting on these queues, which are going to be even longer now, let us go back to seeing if we can convince the English to leave our ancestral lands of Ireland and give us back the terrain we deserve and that belongs to us. I don't know why the Isles do not want to be my vassal right here. Like, they really should be. Oh, yeah, let's repay that. I've been waiting to repay that for a while. Come on, England. Go to war with somebody stupidly like, France. Ooh, France is actually in a really bad spot. Thanks to England inheriting Austria, they've got such a big army that they're dealing with that it's going to be tough for France to get back in the game against them. And I'm sitting on Brittany, so they don't want to take that. And man, Brittany took 2 terrain too. Huh, Brittany's in a really good spot. Maybe I can get a, personally, because that would be really sweet. I need to get that prestige up, though. I mean, look at my prestige. It's only 21. Burgundy. How many relationships do I have? I have 3 relationships. Oh. There we go. There's the Q-pop. I should consider an alliance and marriage with Burgundy and maybe get the Burgundy inheritance. It's very unlikely, but it's possible, especially with Austria being off the table because of England. I got to figure out who's the emperor now, too. Ooh, mid. Haven't been popped mid for a while now. No. Yes. Some people just want to watch the world burn. I don't want to watch the world burn. I want to light it on fire. I want to be an active participant in its destruction. Kind of like Tinky Brand a little bit. Let's see how that works. Oh, what kind of idiot jump champ are we facing in mid on the free rotation? Zed. Yeah, obvious choice. I'm gonna grab the heal. And I am first pick, so I gotta lock in there, and then pretty much I'm out of choices now. So let's go back to look at this. Who is Emperor right now? Because they're the ones that always trigger the Burgundy inheritance. Nassau. Okay, that's interesting. But Spain is out of the running unless they have a marriage. They do not have a marriage with Burgundy, and with Britain holding Austria, Austria can't do it. So yeah, I need to examine my options here. Okay, and holy crap, they haven't inherited. Yeah, they don't like me. Oh, and they've got all those vassals, so they're not going to do that anyway. So I'm not going to waste time on that. Come on, get yourself in a bad war. Come on, go get messed up. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of killing time until you screw something up, because there is no way I'm going against your 55,000 troops with my 9. How is my relationship with these guys going? They just do not want to be my vassal ever. I'm going to need more terrain. When does my truce end with these guys? 71, speaking of which. 72, okay. At least I can get to Tech 5, although I'm starting at that threshold. Oh, I gotta hit Tech 7 to get those cannons. If I can get cannon, I can, I don't care about the people. I am a supreme ruler. The people can do whatever they want, but as long as they don't bother me. Yeah, let's get an idea. I gotta figure out what my ideas are gonna be. I am not gonna make the same mistake that I always make and try and push exploration, am I? Because Portugal's gonna beat me, and they're gonna get colonization. I'm gonna get jack for all the investment in it. It's probably gonna need to be a military idea, given how quickly I am pushing my expansion. I'm a big fan of aristocratic. It keeps your tech costs low. You get the extra diplomat for the mid game, late game, and then your leader siege is such a good deal.
So Aristocrat I really like. Offensive is good because you get the shock just immediately and the fire halfway through. And the siege ability means they go faster. You just don't siege them down. This is a better bump to siege than this is. One of the flaws in the design of this game is there are so many different modifiers that are affecting the same thing, and it's sometimes difficult to measure two of the same ones against each other. And that's the rest. That's okay. Defensive is kind of meh. The land leader maneuver is okay. I don't really build a lot of forts in this game. Not right now. Attrition for enemies is I'm not playing the attrition game. Quality ideas is really good. Infantry combat ability, artillery combat ability, discipline, but it used to be better when the siege pip was here, I want to say. Quantity, of course, is amazing. 50% more manpower, because manpower is everything, and 20% faster recovery of it means you have a lot more troops than everybody else. I think your supply limit modifier. Didn't miss my cue. Nope, 4 minutes. And then naval ideas, of course, sucks according to everybody, so whatever. I don't think there's a way to make that not suck, and that's unfortunate, but there it is. Okay, now let's go fabricate some more claims. You should be letting me take Pale. Ooh, I lost the claim on Pale, no less. That's really... I've been on way too long without taking that. I might have to restart this run, because without picking off England early, you have a hard slog. Like, in a good run, you've already, started breaking England into pieces at this point. Not doing very well this time around. Can I afford an advisor? I finally can. Dip rep is not going to help me that much. Actually, is it? I don't think I'm even close enough for dip rep to matter. Yeah, alright, what else are my options here? Okay. Inflation reduction's good. Just bring that down to 0. Production efficiency is fine. Do I have any half price guys? No. I just got the basic thing on this. Let's do that. See if it helps. I don't think it will enough. Oops, better pause this. Nope, not Brit mid. Back to top. All right. I need to buy Teemo. Why do I not have Teemo? I need to go buy that. It's free off Blue IP, so I really ought to buy it. I don't have NAR either. Well, crap. It's been a while since I played NASA, so let's do that. Yeah, no Camille for you. Well, somebody banned Teemo, so I at least don't have to deal with him. Still haven't picked. I did pick up my advisor. Okay. So how is that affecting this? It's +3, but why did it jump so much off of it? Did they screw up their military or something? I swear that was not 38 to 48 before. I only picked up a +3. It should not be so much closer now. Whereas these guys are definitely out of my league right now. They've got a higher rank than I do too, which I don't know why. They've only got 8, 18, 25, 31 development. I got 100 and something. Where is it? Yeah, I'm sitting at 105. There with blood, I don't care. What do we got? Okay, I got Udyr, Draven, and LeBlanc. That's kind of annoying. It's gonna be hard because Udyr can kite you, LeBlanc can kite you, Draven can from far away, but any ADC can. On our side, I'm noticing a distinct lack of control. I'm not liking the makeup here. We have plenty of AP damage though, so grabbing Garen may not be the way to go. Let's do Nasus, do what I want to do, and we'll see how it goes. Conqueror for the long fights. I'm gonna be building him pretty tanky. Probably gonna go Ghost. Definitely gonna go Ghost. That'll help me catch the Udyr, catch the LeBlanc, get away, or catch the Garen. The problem, of course, in the matchup against Garen is you heal a little bit faster than he does if you're banging on things because the Nasus is built in lifesteal. But if you're not, he passively regens, and you really don't. And he's just as bursty as you are, more so in the early game. And then, of course, he has no resources. So when you run out of mana, you are meat. So it's going to be about sitting there and farming hard early game, and then and not dying as much as possible.
Why would you say you lose GG to your team? What was that about? What was that about? Whatever. Okay, so makeup. Elise versus Udyr. Udyr's definitely got the edge there. He is just so much nastier than she is. She's got a little bit of control and range and some burst, but oh my goodness, Udyr is just broken as hell, and everybody knows it. And he's running Conk too, so it's a Conk Udyr. He's going to be shredding through these squishies if he gets up to them. LeBlanc versus Victor. That's going to come down to a skill matchup. I want to say, partially because I don't know either champ well enough, or I don't play them enough to really comment on which way to go. LeBlanc's got a little bit of an edge with her bounciness, but Victor does some serious damage. And he can win a long, drawn-out fight. Draven versus Ez. Ez is going to be able to stay out of range of Draven, hopefully, if he's got any skill. And I should just be able to farm. Fortunately, Draven's going to be farming as well. The good news for Ez is if you're really good at paying attention to what Draven's doing, he has a problem. And his problem is that he's predictable because of his Axis landing, and with Ez being so much about skill shots, being able to predict where Draven's going to be standing in a second means you should be able to land a skill shot if you're good. If the Draven's good, of course, he maneuvers around that, he keeps minions between you, and he'll sometimes know when to drop the axe. Not very often, as it turns out. And then Janna, of course, you all know my feelings about Janna. I'm not a fan of her as a support. I've just never seen a good one on my team. I've never seen her be used effectively except by pros, and they're playing a different game. Nami, on the other hand, is really solid. So I think, honestly, I want to give the edge to their team. Draven's going to be burstier early on. Yeah, there's the Udyr already being a jerk in the jungle and trying to bully our jungler out. She needs to recall. Don't stand there. That's like the worst. He can just run up to you and kill you right now because you've left him with a blind alley. That was just the dumbest recall, and she's lucky he didn't punish her for it. I get the feeling she's going to try and make me tank her mom, and I'm going to be very unhappy when she does that because it is not my job to take hits for you. Nope, she didn't. I misjudged her. I mean, after that bush play, I kind of don't expect anything from this person. That was just so bad. That was like a free lunch, and we're lucky he didn't take it. I need to go cue that real quick here. That one I can't queue. This one I can queue. And he's using his Q to farm, which is fine for him because it doesn't cost him mana. Late. Missed. I messed that up. Just take a free hit on him for no reason. Because he was in range and I had nothing else to hit. Honestly, we'd be better off if he doesn't come back. Not because he's a bad player, but just because this comp, we're not set for victory here. We're in a bad place. We're in a bad place. Especially with Udyr knowing to play aggressively on Udyr. Well, you gotta know what style your champ supports. Don't play super aggressive on a passive champ. Don't play super passive on an aggressive champ. And I frequently make that mistake in that direction. I play passively on champs I should do aggressive on. Surprised the turret didn't care. Nope, he came back. Just wasn't gone long enough to get that reset. There's an execute. What are you doing, Garen? There was 0% chance that was going to kill me. Oh, I missed that Q. I took too many hits of that unnecessarily. And I should have W'd him there to hold him in the turret longer. I'll take it. I played stupidly sloppy there, but I'll take it. is that ticking up? That means Udyr is right there, and I should have known that. Would you like to join Garen in the Died Stupidly to a Turret Club? Yes, you would. I should have hit the W earlier when he was coming in, before I hit the E, and then he would have been in long enough to kill. And I should have been paying more attention to those turret indicators, but fortunately it just baited him in and I didn't die. I just caught my flash. All right, it's time to go. Time to give Garen his poultry farm there while I exit. I have no health, no mana, and you're a Janna. What are you doing, Janna? Why are you trolling us? I think this is the person who said good game or you lose. Why? Why are you trolling us, Janna? This is not looking good for us. There goes some of my farm. Yay, Janna. Thanks a lot. Didn't get the Q stack, but I am not skilled enough to be doing that. I still want to know what was going on with that and why she is still in the lane at 100 hit points for Udyr to kill. You need to be getting out. I'm not sticking around for that. That's just a death waiting to happen. Well, she got the execute at least. Ugh, my stacking is terrible. Oh, I forgot to get the Sheen. I forgot that's the I win button on Nasus. I gotta get a Sheen. Yeah, see, that's really toxic. You're playing with new players, expect them to play like new players. You know, he may be Iron. He may be Challenger, and you're just not giving him the benefit of the doubt. Who knows? I mean, it's just not appropriate. Oh, I totally hit the wrong button there, and then just stood in a whirl for no good reason. But, okay, ignite me, I guess. Like, whatever was the point of that? You're not going to get me low enough for the R, are you? Unless I'm really dumb? I mean, I am really dumb sometimes, but I try not to be. No. It's just, you're too far away, you're not fast enough, you didn't get boots. I got boots for you. Oh, that's not a good day. Let's not have any of that. Hint, don't use your... he really wants it. You can tell he really wants it. I'm not going to taunt him. But really, are you going to turret dive me again? The first time went so well. All right, I have been missing that. Let's get that. And let's get stun, hawk up. I'm really honestly not sure what to get here. Let's go with this. There's 3 attackers. Let's get some armor and be responsible. Not my favorite choice, but it's probably the better choice. Overall, they've got 1 kill, we got 4, which was LeBlanc into Victor. And they've just picked up the Rift Herald. They got the Dragon too, which is really unhappy making. Our jungler does not know what she's doing. I do not believe. She also should have started blue. When you're on Elise, I mean, there's so many champs. Unless you're manaless, you probably should be starting red. Or blue, preferably. And then bottom lane is always the tie. Like, if it's just equally good for you to do blue and red, start bottom lane. You get a better pull. They help you down that thing much faster without giving up any farm. Come on under the turret again, dude. It was so much fun last time. I like free kills that I totally didn't earn, that you literally handed me. I mean, I earned the not dying, but he gave me the kill. Still not stacking very well. I mean, I'm at 114, definitely behind where the jungle Nasus was last time. All right, that was a pretty good set of things there. Dinged me for a bunch of health for no real turnaround. Just keep stacking though. The problem you're going to have, though, is I still do have a Sheen, so I am actually hitting decently hard. Hard enough not to miss that, fortunately. There's the first turret down. I'm not liking the looks of what's going on in other lanes right now. I'm trying to avoid ulting here if I don't have to, and I don't think I have to. I don't think he is going to get me low enough to ult me, so... I'm not even sure I needed to blow the ghost, but I think it was that or flash, because I don't think my slow would have been up before he got under his turret, so... Never been a fan of the AP Nasus build, so I will be building him strength, tank, and damage. Probably going to go for the Omni Steel and the Hydra because it is just so ridiculously good. It's not doing as bad. Oh, it's bot lane lost their turret? Oh, yeah, of course bot lane lost their turret. Janna's not assisting. Oh, don't want to be standing there anymore. Just 8 turret hits for no reason. Okay, this boy does not know how to use his ability. Nope, and I screwed it up. I should have just killed the turret first. And I should have ulted too. I don't know why I didn't ult. Yeah, I should have ulted. Oh well. Still, I mean, I'm not happy with that death, obviously, because it was the result of a clear error. A couple of clear errors. I should have just kept banging on the turret. Should have stuck with my strategy, even if Janna wouldn't. Should have given up the kill. That would have been fine. Or I probably would have still gotten the kill afterwards. And I definitely should have ulted and then smacked him as soon as the turret jumped on me, and then run and cleared the turret or killed the turret. And I didn't do any of that, really, and that's just poor. Okay, overall, though, I think the Divine Sunderer looks pretty good. Not 100% sure. Is this a Mythic 2? It is. So really my only choices for Sheen are to go Mythic or go Essence Reaver. I do not want Essence Reaver. Strike grants movement speed. Oh. That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna go with the health regen on hit. Let's be a tanky Nasus here. Unfortunately, I am the only one who's doing well on score. And I am kind of agreeing with Victor here, with Janna trolling, and she is clearly trolling, no matter what she thinks or says to herself. She's trolling. I don't think we're pulling this out. There's just, she's too busy demonstrating how good she is compared to everybody else, and not busy demonstrating how much she can do for the team. And you know, anybody who's been watching me for a little while knows it's got to be about the team. It's got to be about the W. And if it's not, you're in the wrong place because this is a team game. And she's made it real clear she's here for her. Okay, I am not pushing into that because they both have range, and I really just can't effectively harass them without going all in. That would just be bad. I'll just go ahead and do that. Does all the 135 damage. For 100 mana, that's totally a good trade-off, right? I just need to get in range of that turret for like 2 hits. I am asking for trouble now. Oh, my ult didn't go off when I asked it to. That's not helpful. Having real problems with the range on that ability. Ugh, too many of them. That was my fault, and he died for it. And so did I, of course. I agree. Let's just let Troll Janna move on and get reported. She's the one who voted no. Of course, we'll have to write her at 20. Herald's up. I'm going to get 2 dragons. The next one's coming up in 3 minutes. They're going to get the Herald. Not really a lot I'm doing about that. Let's go ahead and stack that turret hit, though. God, I'm so far behind on my Q farm. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I might want to go for that Aegis instead, but I've already committed. Let me finish up my Sunderer. Nope, don't want to be here. Didn't want to be here. Oh, goodness, she's bursty. They got the top turks. There were so many of them. I mean, it's kind of frustrating because even with Janna's help, or without Janna's help, I think I would have won this lane. Garen just doesn't know what he's doing, and yet it doesn't matter when nobody else is playing to win. And that's just really unfortunate. And Janna really managed to screw over a bunch of the lanes. She didn't manage to screw over mine, but there's the Herald. That was just straight up murder. I mean, not that fed, but it didn't matter. Oh, 45 seconds left. Nope, you popped that early. Just going to wait till 20 to click yes. There it is. We can all move on, be happier people. As is not moving on. There it is. No honors. Didn't see anything worth honoring. That gets me to 22. And definitely going to report the troll. Yep, she did. What a piece of shit. Pardon my language. That's just unacceptable bullshit. And that's trying to act all innocent. Oh, well, I did my best. No, you didn't. You intentionally trolled. You announced you were going to troll, and then you trolled. Ooh, a Heimer. Whatever. All right. Let's go ahead and get Heimer. There ain't no push like a Heimer push, because a Heimer push don't stop. Only thing you can do after a game like that is just clear your head, move on. Yeah, so play a little Heimer. That might be fun. And meanwhile, now we're waiting for the 4-minute queue. Let's go back to dealing with the English problem. I need them to get into a good war that they can lose, or at least be busy with. With that Austrian help, though, that's going to be a serious, serious problem to overcome. Not a lot I'm doing about that. Oh, my diet's back up.
They are not for 2 years. And I'm still truced with Scotland until 75, so that's not happening soon either. It still surprises me how long the queues take at this level, or at this time of night, because there's still, you know, thousands and thousands of people playing. They should be able to do it faster. Of course, their matchmaking is terrible, so we really can't expect too much from Riot. Let's go fabricate another claim. Nope, 40 I need for that. No, I do not want to give you access, but I'm glad that you're at war with Spain, because that... No, you're not at war with Spain. You're at war with Armagnac. Armagnac is not going to be a challenge. You're just going to roll right over them. Why are you at war with Armagnac? Okay, yeah, England did the aggression there to reconquer Laborde. Okay, because Armagnac would be suicidal to attack England with Austria puppeting. We're being puppeted right now. I've run out of things to fabricate against. That's awesome. All right, so there's no point in building that anymore. If I fabricate against everything I can, and these guys are still way ahead of me in terms of vacillation. These guys should be in range, and I do not understand. They have, how much development do they have on the Isles? They have 3 development. There's my Q pop. They have 3 development against 105 shared. No, that's just all I have. 105. And the formulas say that should be closer in for the vassalization formula. I don't know why it's not. All right. Let's see here. I'm on top. Let me show Heimer. Since I'm not going to get counterpicked, I might as well to try it out. Although I probably should have shown it Loy so my own team doesn't ban it. She's very, very rarely played on the enemy team, and there she is. I know how to play against her. Oh. Boy, I've had 4 games tonight. 1 with the troll, and 3 without. But the only 2 that I've won are the ones where Mailman carried me through. I've just not been living up to my potential here tonight. Let's just say no to Camille. She's bad news for anybody. I'm sure there are people who counter her. I don't play any of them. I think Garen actually technically counters her, but too much of his stuff gets sloughed by her to make that a good matchup. What do we got? What do we got? Udyr, probably the same one as before. We didn't get the jungle, or the Janna, fortunately. I don't remember what her exact name was, but it wasn't that. Oh, please don't play an off-meta build bottom. Please don't be terrible. I love playing Gnar, but I hate watching other people play Gnar because they're usually so bad at it. Like, they don't realize that Gnar is Vayne with steroids. I mean, they're like, well, I'm going to play super tanky. You mean you do no damage because you have no attack speed. Why? That's a lot of AD on their team. I need to pick somebody who's going to stand up to that well. Jax? Garen? Aloy? They're too much range for Aloy to really want to do that. Lots of dodginess. Kind of playing another Nasus game. I was doing pretty well last game until Janna came and trolled everybody. Oh, no, it's the Q bump. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. England is not going to do poorly in this war. It's not going to divert enough of their troops. I really can't go in on them like this. They got 57,000 troops they're going to bring in. Even if I was somehow able to hook them off of somebody else, they have something like 40,000 troops with them in Austria. It's not Aragorn and Vinus that I'm going to have a problem with. It's England and Austria. Okay, let's get something better here going. About half as many of the same people. Got Stand Up Teemo, got Threshlight, or Gabbletroth. I don't think Master Qual was in our last game. I could be misremembering. I'm not playing her. Let's show away. I don't want to show Heimer early. Or pick Heimer early. Doing the same Kassadin. Out. It's an interesting set of bands. At least Zed is going. I don't really care about Amumu or Pantheon. Amumu is really busted right now, apparently, but whatever. Just don't get cute. I mean, you know, what's so hard? It says every skill shot player. Just don't get hit. It's really, really easy. And then lollipop and hit you from somewhere where you weren't standing. Oh, Yasuo. Yeah. I'm fine with this. Alright, who does Brittany hate? Armagnac and Provence. Oh, that's even more beautiful. The people that I want to actually go in against with them. They're already fighting. Okay. Yeah, great, but what is my tech looking like? Oh yeah, I'm pulling ahead because I'm not coring anything anymore. Because I'm kind of stuck for a bit. Till his truces wear off or England disintegrates. You know, let me pump Burgundy and see what I can do. Let's see if I can get that up to the threshold. That's going to be my pop there because I'm going to be over the spot where I like to buy those. And that'll let me buy the Limber without too much problem. Still getting cash. Let's see if we can pick up another advisor, actually. Yeah. Let's just get the inflation down. Oh, got my loadout set. No problem. All good. Okay, now it's not letting me. There we go, space pause. Okay. So yeah, let's see if we just bump up the Burgundy there a little bit and let's fabricate another claim. I think I actually might be at 50. Nope, I'm at 40. Let's make sure that. Actually, let's do it for this menu here. I want that to be fabricated. Oh, I haven't even picked up Kumbri yet or de-escalated earlier. I wasn't paying attention. If I can get Burgundy to go into a royal marriage, that's going to be tough. I might be able to pick up the Burgundy inheritance, which I would really, really like. I'm slowly losing money, but it's okay. It's acceptable until I pop my army maintenance and I have to kick that advisor out for a bit. Oh, and the corruption, that's what's killing me. That's 3.34 right there. Huh. How much corruption is that cleaning? 0.16 here. Okay, that's fine. Oh, gain some base protection or some temporary benefits. I'm a big fan of permanent benefits. Well, I'm about to hit a guild pop and having their loyalty below would be bad. Although, didn't that actually bump my loyalty? Should have. No, that's right. That would have been screwed up your loyalty. Okay, how long is it going to take them to get up 10? 40 months is 4 years. Let me just do this. Now. Bump Sligo. Own Pale and convert it. Well, that's not trivial. That's just trivial or something, you know, I'm sure. Desmond, pump its space production. Get the ducats instead of prestige. I'll take the ducats for now. It's Desmond. Before I forget. Oh, that's nuts. Okay, I need to remember that. That's going to be annoying. Oh, set has to come in close, so I'm okay with the Omni Steel. Looking at our matchup here, I am not a big fan of fighting against Set, but fortunately I am playing one of the better champs to fight against him on. Kayn and Olaf. Kayn is actually much nastier than Olaf because of his mobility. Olaf, of course, is unstoppable, but I'm not looking to stop him. I'm just going to try and kill him. Yasuo, Teemo. I mean, that's really weird. And then, of course, you got the Gnar, which that is not a good place for Gnar to be fighting. I am sorry. Unless Morgana's really on top of her game. It's just not happening. But overall, they've got a couple of squishy people. They have just enough control to make it work for them. For us, she's got solid control. Nar can if he's good. Kane, of course, has a slow, but we're a little bit lacking on the control aspect. Now, the good news is I can build armor against these people. And Kane already pointed it out. Still don't get why Kane starts chickens. Really, really don't. But I guarded his buff, and that is all I really need to be doing right now. Missed an easy farm. That's no good. But what if I don't want to get attacked? What if I just walk away from your attack? Is that okay? We good with that? Missed a farm because I mistimed my Q and didn't go off. Get off of me. I'm just trying to kill an minion here. Now I need to get my health up because I took a couple of extra hits I didn't need to. Now, Set actually does do some magic damage on it at second hit random bullshit. I actually don't know about his abilities, how much magic damage they do as opposed to physical. Really need to play him a few times to get a better feel for him. I played him once in bots and just couldn't get the hang of him, but I need to get a better feel for him because anytime you really start mastering a champ, you start knowing how to beat them. I say that, but there are actually a few champs that I play that I really don't know how to lane against them. No, actually, I think I generally know at least how not to feed them, if nothing else. That's, usually the important part. 1, 2, 3, hit. Okay. Didn't need to be double tapping that and extra hitting it. Yeah, you can have that tentacle, I don't care. I'll get another one in a minute. Or a second as soon as I walk over in that direction. Oof, he does a lot of damage. And I just burned my flash. When I probably didn't need to, because he was already feeling like he wanted to get out anyways. Letting him stun me like that was really bad, and I need to not ever do it again. And losing my flash was worse. Oh, look, there's the Udyr. You missed. You can come around for another pass, probably. That was a really risky ward. Good news is he's still behind me on farm, despite those shenanigans. And he missed his stun because I stepped out of it. Just gotta remember never to stand in that again. And I'll be in better shape. Oh, there's the Udyr. Or the Olaf. Why do I keep saying Udyr? It is not an Udyr. You missed. Oh, come on, guys. How many of them are gonna... Thanks, Teemo. Really could have used some warning that she was coming in on me. I don't know if I would have been able to survive, but I would have at least tried something different. You gotta, come on, guys, think about your team. All right, I need to be healthing up faster. Oh, they lane swapped? Wait, that was a Yasuo, not a LeBlanc. Why did I think it was a LeBlanc? It didn't matter. I mean, I was dead anyways. No warning at all from Teemo. These are not people I played last game. Okay.
Don't mind if I do. Probably shouldn't have said that in our. It's not going to improve things, but God, I wish people would just put their egos down and forfeit when you've lost. I know it's difficult to put your ego down, but you gotta recognize failure in yourself, or you're never going to improve, and you're never gonna, you're gonna waste a lot of time chasing shit that's never going to work. By the way, there's a dragon up, and our jungler just doesn't care. Yeah, sure, take that from me. I don't care either, dude. Whatever. Thanks for not helping me with it, but take it at the end. I'm not in a good place either. I might need to call it a night after this. I mean, this is how it's going to go. It's not going to get any better by playing in that kind of mood. Yeah, that'll start doing some serious damage later, but right now it doesn't do anything. I need to re-get my armor too. I feel like that should hit, but probably missed. Oh look, there's a dead Teemo. Now everybody's died once, and bot lane twice. Or support twice, rather. And there they are on the dragon. So you remember that dragon I kept pinging? They're on it now. That's why you can't just ignore that shit. So if you're at relatively high health, and an Aloy has tentacled you like I just did, and she's under the turret, you can actually let the tentacle hit you, so that Aloy eats a turret hit. That can sometimes be a pretty good trade. Like where he was at, he was in no danger of taking serious damage, so letting me get turret smacked would have been a better trade for him. But as it is, I'm just gonna recall and pick up my next item, which I think some boots are in order. And yeah, probably these boots. And some more armor, because armor is going to be really crucial this game. Let me get some more health. It is now 8-2. And the jungler still has pulled no epics. But their jungler has. There's a dragon. Let's pick up my farm here. There's my Mia ping. Man, I remember when it used to be SS. I still don't know what that stands for now. I used to know at one point, but I've forgotten completely because nobody uses it anymore. Where did I pick up SS? I think it was in Europe. Like they all got upset because I said Mia, or it was the other way around. Like one region I played in said SS, the other one said Mia, and of course everybody says Mia now. Can't afford to be burning mana on misses. I mean, I'm up 50% farm on him, and it's just not going to matter if this is how we're playing, guys. It's 9-2, and they're up a dragon. Here's my roam. It isn't going to matter because the team will already be dead. Let's see if I can make it matter just a little bit. Time to be out before Set comes running in and kills me. There he comes. I'm just going to kill the ward instead because I'm already out. Only got 2 kills. Still feel like I'm way behind. That's a crucial piece of gear. And that's a crucial piece of gear. There. No healing for you guys. Whether you're beating on me or I'm beating on you, no healing. He's already got his mythic. Or no, it's a mythic component. Okay. He hasn't got his mythic yet. I really don't like actives. It seems like it's actually pretty good. 15-second cooldown. Yeah, I can see it. And it's affected by ability haste. I guess they got rid of item ability haste? I don't know anymore. I'm wondering how many of those actives are affected by ability haste. There's just too much that they're adding essentially extra kit to everybody in the items instead of, you know, making it about your actual kit. I love that. It stacks up my conch stacks while I'm banging on you from way over here. And you either have to come in and start getting double tapped, which is not good for you either. Speaking of which, let me go bop that ward down before Olaf perforates me with an axe unexpectedly. 1 minute, I will push the surrender button and they will refuse because Good Sense just is not compatible with League. I was gonna hit that all up twice and he just kept going into it like I wasn't gonna do that. Oh, he did exactly what I was talking about earlier where you eat the turret hit. Come on, Olaf, stop pussyfooting around. Let's get the gangbang going here, man. Why would you walk into a bush where you know an Aloy is with a tentacle visible that you just walked past? That was just the dumbest play you could make. Especially with Set not right there. Set basically just needed to hard CC me immediately, especially after our ult, he needed to pop me out of those tentacles, or hard CC me while he and Udyr killed me. But instead, that was the gangbang. Or Olaf, he didn't have an Udyr, because if he had, he would have stunned me. No, that was just a gangbang. There was no other way of describing that. It was tentacle time. And I still want to surrender this game. It is 14-7, and we're down a dragon and a turret now. Because bot lane does not know what it's doing with that setup. He's down 40. He's at 42 farm. He's behind Set even, and this Set is not farming well. And our Gnar is effectively out of the game. And of course he clicked no, because why would he do anything else? Why would he do anything intelligent? And I'm not saying that because he played Gnar bot lane. I play Gnar bot lane, but you have to know the champ, you have to know the magic, you have to have like a certain level of skill to play that far off meta, and he clearly doesn't have it. Well, that was a completely shitty Herald drop there. It's like telegraphing for 5 minutes. Their whole team's going to be up here in a minute to deal with this. I'm going to get nothing out of it, probably. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and screw with this Kayn enough, but I'm not having high expectations here. It's going to hit and then be dead. Or I will be dead because Kayn will come in on me. No, Kayn pussied out. Damn. There's the second dragon. Whatever. I guess I can turn into a turret kill after all because Set, not Kayn. Kayn's our guy. Boy, I am clearly not focused right now. Probably shouldn't be playing when I'm this tired. Don't play with a fed Yasuo. He's not that fed. He's 3-2-3, but he's still fed enough. Is it like 70% crit chance? Is that ridiculously stupid second passive he has? And there's the Olaf and the Yasuo. He's like right there, dude. Oh, extra big fun. They had the Trist, too. So it's 4 of them, because why not? Dude, if you come into my turret, I'm going to murder you. Maybe not. I didn't have my E. Would have needed that to really set it up. And I'm out. I'm not sticking around with 500 health and going into that. Just going to finish off my Thornmail. I don't have the immobilization trick, but just the massive whack of Elven Armor is what I'm going for here. Oh, do I go for my Hydra now and piss everybody off, or do I go for my Chempunk and have everybody wonder what the heck I'm doing? Let me just hold out for the Hydra. Oh, no, no, I don't want you taking top. You don't deserve a turret. She's going to get it anyways. I'm going to yes hit 20. I should hold off anyways. You're all feeders. Why are you clicking no? I'm not complaining about the feeding. I'm really not. I'm complaining about the clicking no. I am complaining about Teemo not bothering to ping. That was just shitty. You know, you gotta ping your Mia. Come on, guys. This is basic league. Oh, and he's got an assist now that he totally doesn't deserve. I mean, the set doesn't deserve any gold, right? I mean, like all those games where I didn't deserve any gold. Ugh, just couldn't get anything off. Needed that W to land, and it did not. They weren't even paying attention. They were just kind of walking past the fight. They're all just so blind. Come on. I can't carry 4 of you, and I don't really want to try. Doesn't matter what I buy. I've already lost. Might as well get my fun item. Help me farm up. One 4 07 03 25. So he was smart and waited till 20. Just one more, guys. There we go. God, my MMR is going to be so low right now. I'm just, why am I getting these matchups? Why are they always on my team? Come on, League. There we go. No. Qualifies as feeding in my book, and that qualifies as feeding in my book. Let's see if we can do one good game. Back to waiting for the British to get themselves into trouble or disintegrate. I don't think it's going to happen.
I really don't. I think this is a blown run with him having pulled up Austria on me. Come on, back to losing money again. Yeah, it's small enough. It's okay. I got a cardinal. That'll help. Just a little bit. Oh, it's gonna sit another 2 minutes in that queue because that's how long it's gonna take for another game to pop. Army maintenance is minimum. Yeah, if I go to war, I'm gonna have to ditch that advisor to be able to afford him. Oh, and the Queen Regency on top of that. Yeah, let's take the marriage. I mean, I just have not been doing well tonight. Not been playing my best, and still you get matchups like that where everybody's just kind of learning something new, and you can't have scores like that and do well. Tristana was 17 of 22, so she was clearly a smurf, and you got to recognize that and just know when it's time to move on. You know, there's no shame in accepting defeat. All right, deep breath, new game, new team. Hopefully new players. Nope. I'm not sticking around if these guys do. That's the feeder from last game, Threshlight, and the jungler who didn't do anything. So that's just not happening. So we'll see if one of them jumps, and if so, I'll do a Q pop to avoid. And if not, I will unfortunately have to jump and take a break, I think, for the night. Because you know, when you know how they're going to play at the start, you don't continue on with that. It's just setting yourself up for failure. Better roll the dice on new people than known quantity. Oof. I'm going to take it through build selection and then opt out if we get to there and they haven't jumped, or somebody else hasn't jumped. I'm just not going through that with these people. Yes. So happy for that. Who was that? Let's take a look at who's just invited me here. You know what? I think it's time to call it a night, folks. It's 3 a.m. Let's call it a night, and hopefully see you all later.